Hello, welcome back to another episode of Modded Kerbal Space Program, where there's been a couple of disasters. Um, so somehow, while the server was offline, my Kerbal ran out of life support,
It
and
died.
it died. Yeah, and thankfully because I hadn't had a chance to play Kerbal on my own since then, I actually managed to load the quick save. So we're basically starting over here, standing on the ground again. Um, Bobby's ship didn't save to the server, which we should have realized was going to happen, but we didn't because we're, not smart. We've solved that problem with the storage bays now. Um,
Have we? Have you? Have,
yeah,
let me.
I tested. It didn't give me that error when I launched a
Okay.
ship with one of those service bays.
All
So
right.
we've solved that problem now, and now we know for the future that if we ever have that problem again, that we need to recover that vessel before we shut off the server.
So yeah, the guy who makes Dark multiplayer, you can tweet at me at Don't Panic Rob, for my ship and my science back. But
I think his
what?
response would be, "Well, it told you it wasn't going to save to the server."
Yeah, no, and I fully expect that. I don't blame him in any way whatsoever
Yeah,
because it's I don't know. I
because
just
neither of us were smart enough to actually have
Well, I
read
was
what it
worried
said.
about it, but I was
Yeah,
like, what's the worst that could happen? It's like, it's not going to save that one part. That's what
apparently
was.
not.
Well, you know, if again, if you're not have if you don't have some sort of tragedy in Kerbal, you're not playing the game right.
Yeah. And tragedy seems to strike us a lot. Well, at least this gives me a chance to reattempt my science mission here on Minmus. And I've discovered actually I feel like I have played Kerbal since then. Maybe it's just that I didn't do any quick saving um, in the Kerbal that I played. But I did discover that you can get an awful lot of science just doing EVA reports and surface samples on Mimis in the different biomes. Um, so the goal is going to be to find a bunch of different biomes and do that, since we can't redo our um, since we can't really redo our science juniors and mystery goos. Those are a one-time thing. We can do the thermometer as we go. So we need to find somewhere that's going to be nice and easy to land on, or somewhere where we can land close. We are not where I thought we were. We're in the Midlands. I thought we were on like the flats or something, but I guess not. So I think we're going to try and go west here. Or actually, is that east? I think that's east. 90's east, right?
90 is east, yes. 090 is east.
All right, so we're gonna try and go east then. Oh, SAS should be on. Ha 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 ha. That's dangerous.
Huh. All right. Let's see here. I am just going to recreate my craft from last time. Where is utility? Service bay.
Oh, that's the wrong way. We need to go this way. Because I have my directions all thrown off here. We're going to angle for this small little flat area. Whatever biome that happens to be. I'm not entirely sure.
Nope, that is.
Alright, that should be good. And I think we can probably make that work. We're going to be flying low and kind of close to the ground. It's going to be kind of dangerous.
I'm going to do something I didn't do on my last ship. So I got the basic design of my capsule here with the service bay that caused me so much problem in the last 3 videos. But we are going to add on, those are under science, we're going to add on an antenna because there's no, actually I'm going to add on, I'm going to add on an antenna. I'm going to do it in a more aerodynamic way, but there's no penalty for crew reports and whatnot while...
No, there's not.
So
just make sure you have enough solar panels and battery charge that you don't run yourself dead with transmitting.
Actually, we're going to do this antenna.
Although the crew reports might not count by biome while flying. Some of those things don't count by biome. Like, you can't do Science Juniors and Mystery Goos per flying biome.
Yeah, but I thought they were working in the last 3 episodes.
Were they? No, because I don't think you could store those, could you? Remember, you were doing EVAs, I thought.
I was doing EVAs, yeah.
Yeah, well, EVAs, but you were saying crew reports.
Well, yeah. Crew reports, there's only... Yeah, well, EVAs you can transmit without...
Oh, I didn't know that.
They didn't... Well, we'll check, obviously, beforehand, but I don't believe so. So we're going to, again, add more ladders here, because the ladders seem to help us seem to help my Kerbal stay on, so... We'll keep the ladders intact, because the ladders didn't appear to... cause any aerodynamic issues.
I should also mention that there's not going to be any weird blooping, beeping sounds from Bobby's side of the video this go around, hopefully.
Solved that.
Yeah, Bobby solved that problem, and I couldn't edit them out, really, without going through and just muting his game audio.
Oh, all you have to do is just do an audio filter at that particular wavelength.
Yeah. That sounds like a lot of work. I already have enough work trying to freaking normalize our audio, and that takes forever. God, knock it off.
You have problems normalizing us?
Yes. Because my microphone picks up everything and is really loud, and yours is not.
I mean, I can bring my microphone closer to my computer fan if you want.
Don't... Gotta have to edit that out.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry I said that. That was really dirty of me. I shouldn't have said that about that particular racial group.
That's not what happened at all. But if you wanna let that go, what happened is Bobby touched his weird little microphone, and it made some terrible, horrible cracking sound.
No, I got cocky. No, I use seriously, YouTubers out here, buy yourself a Shure SM93. Okay.
Oh, knock it off!
I'm holding it up to the computer screen because everyone's watching my computer screen.
Clearly.
So I'm going to stop now while I'm ahead.
Yeah. Why? I mean,
well, it's one of those like lapel pins.
I'm sure it is, but wouldn't you just rather have a nice condenser mic?
Well, okay. Like there's 2 types of condenser mics. Okay, there's the condenser mics that everyone like on YouTube uses. Those are awful. And then there's like the $1,000 ones that radio stations uses. Those would be better.
Most of the ones YouTubers use aren't terrible. Most of these USB ones are actually surprisingly good. Mine is just garbage because I bought the wrong one and didn't realize it until I had like a month into using it. Wow. My old one was really good. I wish it still worked.
All right. I'm going to get back to making my rocket because... I'm going off on all sorts of tangents, not building my rocket.
Yeah, because nobody wants to hear us talk about microphones.
Yes. Today on today on Kerbal, we're going to talk about microphones. Yeah, we're pulling a Biff and Nos. Mainly I'm pulling a Biff. Here's my heat shields. All right, and then
I think I'm going to be able to get like 3 different biomes from right here. I'm not going to be able to get the temperature scans from all of them because there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to land on the slopes or what's considered the lowlands right here, but I should be able to fly using my EVA pack and grab that stuff. And we are down. Yep, okay. SAS off. EVA. Get EVA report here. No, we can't. Apparently we already have this one. Alright, let's see. What else we got here? Have we been here before? I mean... Oh, apparently I've been here before. Did I... Oh... Apparently I've been here big time before. That's kind of annoying. Apparently I've been to the flats. There's like 5 different types of flats, and apparently this is the ones that I've been to.
Oh, that's right. Last episode I actually had a biome map up, and now I don't. Oh well.
Shouldn't be that important.
No, but it was nice to know like where I could go to get different biomes and stuff. Give me a... Oh, you know what I forgot? Oh, you know what Genius Bob forgot? Was a decoupler, kids.
Alright, we should be able to get the slopes here. Oh wait, no, I'm still kind of in the flats. Oh, splat. Kind of. Not real splat, just face first into the frickin' ground.
Hey, by the way, finals are over. KW Rocketry. Where are you guys?
I haven't actually looked. It may have been updated.
Nice.
Let's see. Take a surface sample. Oh, excellent. EVA report. Keep data. Now we gotta fly back over there and put this stuff in the ship and then come back and see if we can get the lowlands. Probably shouldn't spin around while I'm flying in my EVA pack because the camera points your direction. Got a kind of cool shot here. I've got Kerbin and the Mun and what is probably another planet in my field of view. That's definitely the Mun. That's definitely Kerbin. What would be lined up with Midmis, the Mun, and Kerbin right now?
The only thing I can think of is that because I know we're still in that Duna window, but I mean that doesn't mean it's lined up.
It's either Wall or Tecto. What is that?
Never heard of Tecto.
They're these outer planet ones. Oh no, sorry, Sarnas or Erloom. I think it's probably Sarnas, which I think is the Saturn analog. Anyways, I totally flew past the ship because I was moving way too quickly. Whoa. Stop that. Careful about our EVA fuel here.
Alright, so there is our...
I was going to say, how's things going for you?
Great. Like I said, I've from the last 3 episodes, I've redesigned my ship a little bit here. I've added an advanced inline stabilizer, kind of a little bit further down here from the rocket. And actually, I wanted to see if doing something like this works. So I was talking before. So this is my aircraft. This is my rocket center of mass right here. And I have the reaction control wheel just north of center. And so if I right-click on the tank, and look at that. So I'm dropping the amount of fuel in the tank. So you can see what happens to the center of gravity as it runs out of fuel. You can see the center of gravity moving up there, which is actually pretty cool, in my opinion. And then don't forget to completely refuel all your tanks there.
All right, so I got the slopes. I think I can get probably lowlands since we got the flats here. We should have midlands already. We were landed in the midlands. I have so much Delta V in this ship, though. I can probably, if nothing else, I can probably hit most of the different flats.
Mm-hmm. So if I recall from the last video, 2 of these orange tanks worked just well to lift this. So there you can see our center of gravity dropping back down, and we can see our center of gravity when I see our center of gravity. Let me zoom out a little bit more here. You can see our center of gravity move out even more. Where's my mainsail? Mainsail will drop it. So then I would imagine the first fuel tank empties first. I would imagine there. So, as these things empty. Yeah, so this is going to be interesting. So when this top tank empties, that's going to drop my center of gravity. However, if math serves me right, yeah, when the bottom tank starts emptying, my center of gravity is going to raise back up towards the center. So that would explain, I would hope, the problems I was having last time.
You didn't seem to really have any problems once you moved the fins towards the bottom, though, if I remember correctly. I think I literally just edited that video.
Which is, I'm going to keep them down. I'm going to keep the fins down towards the bottom. Because, again, that seemed to work last video, even though I kept them at the middle. So where are my... Yeah, we'll keep them right here. I
think the problem with the middle, or at least what happens, is when you start turning over, you get some weird lifting stuff, which really throws everything off.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what it looked like when you had those aerodynamic force things turned on.
Yep.
All right, I think this is all the science we can get from right here.
Oh, wait, actually.
So we got to go find our ship and figure out where we're going to head to next.
All right, we're going to zoom in here. Rotate the goo around. When I was in college, that had a completely separate, entirely different meaning. I wrote an article for my student radio station's alumni blog, and it actually got bizarrely popular, as student radio station blogs go.
Yeah.
And, a bunch of people from college, started contacting me on Facebook out of the blue. It was like, hey! I read
that was
your
the
article.
steam tunnel thing, right?
Yeah, it was the steam tunnel thing, yeah. So, yes, which steam tunnels are very, very dangerous. You should never explore them, ever. Okay, I had the thermometer, I had the goo. What else am I forgetting that I had in here?
Science Junior.
Well, the Science Junior is on the bottom. I thought this was a little bit more... I think I had 3
batteries?
Oh well, I've got the circular battery on the top here. It probably wouldn't hurt since I got an antenna. Let's do. Thought I recall having something else, but we'll just add another. We'll just add a couple more thermometers because.
All right, let's get back in.
Yeah, and I'll add a second goo can.
Board.
For. All right. Again, I need to come up with a naming scheme, especially when I attempt to go off and do some videos on my own.
Okay, so I need to look something up, so it's going to be the Bob Show real quick.
All right, give me some Dan looking up music, please, Paul.
No.
No? Okay. I'm going to go back to my to my original naming scheme and naming them off of Chicago's suburbs. Zion, hear me. Oh God, So this is here. I'm really going to make the Bob Show really boring. I was actually in the Zion, like one of their parades. I think it's an end of the summer parade or something. I was just dying throughout the entire parade, going, Zion, hear me.
You're a
Stupid.
nerd.
What? This is news and shocking to
Not
me.
that we aren't both nerds, but that's probably maybe one of the most nerdy things I've heard in a while.
Really? Because we've played Eve together for a while. Well, in a while. Okay, I'll give you that in a while. But I was like, I remember playing Star Wars Galaxies, and some guy, maybe you were around for this, some guy on the Galaxies forums.
Oh, I never read the forums.
Well, in any MMO, you should never read the forums because it's
clearly.
Well, it is just a bastion of just, whining and complaining like, oh, come on, I'm not a Jedi yet. What? Anyway, so this guy posted a picture of, he had like a 1988 Honda Civic. So it was like a two-person Honda, like small little Honda sports kind of car, I guess. And I don't know cars. But he had manufactured this trash can to look like it was R2-D2 in the back. And he posted this to the forums, and people were like, you are such a effing nerd. It's like, wow. It's like, you win Nerd of the Year award. Like, you get laid, and people are like, yeah, you get laid in that rocket, you get laid in that car? All right, Bill, let's get ready.
All right, I think
I'm going to turn aerodynamic overlay on, and apparently they took a screenshot also.
This might be another biome over here. I think.
I'm going to do what Scott Manley did and just turn over as soon as humanly possible.
You watched that video?
I did, yes.
Okay, what's our impact biome? The flats. That is actually not the impact biome we want. We need to move closer to 90 here. And I think we need a little altitude.
We're not imparting very many... Oh, geez, I did take that back.
Lesser flats, that's what we want.
Yeah, no, there are some... Oh, wow, yeah, those are some... I wish I knew what the color-coded forces were, if they're lift or drag or thrust.
Red is,
Red,
I'm pretty sure red is your direction of
thrust or something.
I think it's your direction of velocity, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think it shows your thrust vectoring on there.
Oh, actually, yeah. I guess you're kind of right because that kind of
I'm pretty sure blue is drag.
Yeah, yellow is lift. So I'm almost certain yellow's lift, judging by what I'm seeing here. and it's actually lifting my rocket up here, and I am a little hot, but we won't.
I could be in trouble here.
Uh-oh.
I think we're going to have to forego our plans and to get into orbit and get back. Life support, I might not have enough. How much life support? Configure visible buttons. Life support monitoring window. I have 10 days of life support left.
All right, I gotta keep an eye on my apoapsis because I usually forget to pay attention to that. And actually, like I said, I like to keep it. I haven't been doing a very good job of it this launch, but I like to keep my thrust to weight ratio floating around 1.5.
Yeah, that's probably a pretty good place to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
I would think. All right, so right about here, let's kind of spin us a little bit.
This is, though, a little bit. Oh, I'm out.
All right, it's kind of equatorial now. Let's warp to the apoapsis here.
Oh, that's actually... I almost had disaster.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's see here. We need to figure out... That's not equatorial at all. What happened?
Nothing. My engine wasn't... My bottom engine wasn't firing. So I pressed spacebar. And it detached my entire engine.
Oh yeah. Spacebar is not gonna do you much good there.
I had a So what happened there is actually when I revert to launch, I'll have to correct this again, so I'll be able to point it out. And the game does warn you about this if I paid attention to the warnings. So this engine right here was attached to the decoupler above it,
right?
Which makes for not a good day. So I will attach it to this decoupler down here, so it'll activate when I trigger the second stage of my rocket. So we will turn SAS on, and I thought, oh well.
All right, I am warping around here to my maneuver, and we're hopefully gonna make it back alive. I don't remember how many days it takes to get to Mid-Mess. I think 10 days back is going to be cutting it close, but I could be wrong. Alright, let's find our maneuver node. We're going to hold that. You're taking screenshots by accident, aren't you?
Yeah.
You need to turn your volume down, by the way.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. There we go. So again, with the lapel mic, I can have my volume on at a somewhat reasonable level.
With my setup, my volume can be on at all times. Because it comes through my headphones.
Yes.
Because this is the greatest set of headphones I've ever come across. All right. Yeah, let's do it. Close enough, as long as we don't smash into the surface.
Something happened when my the gamma of my ship is off.
That's weird.
It's weird. Yeah.
Okay, I think we're gonna be all right there. Let's warp to our sphere of influence change here. Ooh, I screwed up there. Don't let me forget. I messed up and accidentally deleted the alarm clock thing for the satellite.
Oh.
So I will have to fix that when we're back. We're actually at the end of the episode. So, if you like the video, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for some more modded Kerbal Space Program. Thanks for watching. Bye.